Okay, our last video overview today is on this problem here. Jason's school is located 100 meters from his house. Jason's trip is already graphed to represent the first 2 minutes. That's a key piece there because that's our first bullet point here. That's saying he walked 50 meters towards school. So remember, if our y-axis reads distance from Jason's house, his starting point is at his house down here. So if he walked 50 meters towards school in 2 minutes, that's already graphed for us here. So I can check that off. He turned around. So if he turned around, he's heading back towards home. He walked at a constant rate. We know that means it's going to be a straight line. It took Jason 2 minutes to get back home. So that's 2 additional minutes. So right now we're at minute 2. If it took him 2 minutes to get home, then we know it will be 4 minutes that have passed. Since it's constant, I'm drawing straight as I'm capable of doing on my computer. He spent 1 minute looking for his book. This means he's at home. He's not increasing or decreasing his distance at this time. So from minute 4 to 5, I'm showing that he has a straight line, a zero slope down there. Finally, it says he walked all the way to school at a faster speed than he walked before. So a couple of things here. If it's a faster speed, it needs to be steeper than we saw in minute 0 to 2. Additionally, he's going all the way to school. So I have to look back in the problem and see that I was told school's 100 meters away. That's actually where my graph ends, so I need to be ending up at the top here. So if it's faster, I know I have to go faster than 50 meters in 2 minutes. So instead, I'm going to do a steeper line that maybe even has me going the full 100 meters in 2 minutes. It didn't specify if it needed to be constant or non-constant, so a little wiggle there is okay.